Can you fill us in on your program here and why it got started?
So we started the program in 2006. We worked through the North Carolina Theater at North Carolina Theatre Conservatory, and it started as a program for our students to do outreach work in the Boys and Girls Clubs locally. And then as the program got more on its feet and we saw more of the opportunities that were out there to kind of reach and serve some of the needs in the community, we branched into the school system. And about 3 years ago, we partnered with the Wake County Public Schools and have developed programming for 4th, 5th, and 6th graders on conflict resolution, bullying, and alcohol and substance abuse. And the beautiful thing about it is it's grant-funded program, so we're able to bring it into the school system at no cost to the schools.
What type of impact have you had so far?
Sure. We're reaching on average probably around 4,000 students in the Wake County Public School System on an academic school year. We do several hundred workshops. It's not an assembly level program. It's a classroom level program. So we work with about 30 students at a time. It's really a quantity over quality approach. I know that 4,000 students sounds like a lot, and it's great that we're able to reach that many with the growth of the program, but it's really geared towards making sure that we really get these students on as close to a one-to-one basis as we can.
What necessarily goes on during these workshops?
We start with like an icebreaker game called Cross the Line, where we get the students on their feet and try and get them comfortable with the subject matter that we're going to be dealing with, working with them on, like I said, conflict resolution, bullying, alcohol, and substance abuse, depending on the grade level, but they're not having to actually talk with us about it at that point. And then we do a second exercise with them to have them develop emotional attachments to the subject matter. They build tableaus with their body. They build images of peer pressure or bullying. And then we do scene work. And that's one of the gems of the program as far as I'm concerned is we do the scene twice. We do it first the wrong way, and then we do a processing where we have them ask the characters, the actors, questions while the actors remain in character about why they made the poor decision-making skills that they made. And through that processing, we arrive at the point where the students are providing us with suggestions of how the scene should have occurred the right way, and then we do it again for them the right way. But the needs of students in Morrisville versus the needs of students in downtown Raleigh versus the needs of students in Garner are all vastly different. So before we go into any school, we set up a meeting with an assistant principal there, guidance counselor, teacher lead, whoever will talk to us and ask about the issues their students are facing inside the subject matter of bullying or inside the subject matter of conflict resolution. And then we build our scene based on the specific needs of that school to maximize our impact with those students. And then after we've done the scene the right way, we go into a breakout group. We divide the class into third, and each of our team members spends whatever time we have left in that workshop just having a small group discussion about the impact of the work we've been doing with them and how they can apply that to their lives.
We've been talking about Theatre4Change, which not only brings awareness, but also addresses very important issues like bullying, peer pressure, substance abuse, and many more. We've been talking to the Education Outreach Manager, Jonathan McCarter. Jonathan, it's been a pleasure, and kudos to you and this program, what you're doing with it.
Thank you, and thank you again for having me, Brandon.